Alright, so for the second section of your study guide, these were piecewise functions, and we had to evaluate these piecewise functions. So you're looking at what you're given, and you have to see which inequality it fits in order to know which function you're going to use. So for number 11, we're working with this function. We've got x plus 1 when x is less than or equal to 2, and we've got x squared when x is greater than 2. So I've got f of negative 4. You want to see which inequality it's going to work with. So negative 4 is negative 4 less than or equal to 2. At this point you should be saying, yeah, negative 4 is less than 2, so I have to use this function. So what I do is I take this value and I substitute it into that function. So I've got negative 4 plus 1. And then you simplify. Negative 4 plus 1 is going to give me negative 3. So for that, you get negative 3. Do the same thing. Number 12, f of 2. Is 2 less than or equal to 2? Well, 2 is equal to 2, so I'm still using this function. So now I've got 2 plus 1, and 2 plus 1 gives us 3. Number 13, f of 0. Is 0 less than or equal to 2? Yes, it is. Still using this function. 0 plus 1, and 0 plus 1 is 1. Number 14, f of 1. Is 1 less than or equal to 2? Yes, it is. Still using that function. So 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 gives us 2. f of 4. Is 4 less than or equal to 2? No. So we finally got to know we have to move to the next inequality. Is 4 greater than 2? It is. So now I have to use this second function. So we still substitute into it. So the 4 squared, and 4 squared, we should all know that, is 16. Then for 16 through 20, it's the same process. Now we've just got 3 functions and 3 inequalities that we have to check to make sure our number suits the inequality. So f of negative 4. Well, is negative 4 less than or equal to negative 1? It is. So I substitute into that function. So I've got negative 1/2 times negative 4 squared plus 2. Now, keep in mind, I think I noticed it today with one of you, when you square a negative in your calculator, if you do not put that in parentheses, then it's going to tell you that that number is negative. We all know that a negative squared gives us a positive number, so just be aware of that so that you don't make a careless error on your test tomorrow. So we're going to go through and we're going to simplify this. Negative 4 squared is going to give me a positive 16. Now I need to multiply, so negative 1/2 times 16 is going to give me a negative 8. And negative 8 plus 2 gives me a negative 6. So for number 16, I should have gotten negative 6. Number 17, we've got f of 7. So is 7 less than or equal to negative 1? It's not. Move to the next one. Is 7 greater than negative 1? It is greater than negative 1, but is it less than or equal to 4? No, so it doesn't fit in that function either. Is 7 greater than 4? It is. So I'm using this function. So I've got the negative absolute value of 2 times 7 plus 1. Two times 7 gives me 14. 14 plus 1 gives me 15. And I get negative times the absolute value of 15, which is just going to be negative 15. So I'm going to have to pause this video and upload 18 through 20 because someone is at my door. So look out for the next video.